Guys, do you know that Europe rejects Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger's passports? Now, let me give you a backstory for those of you who don't know what has been happening. A few, let's say over a year ago, the presidents of these three countries I've mentioned, African countries, decided, let's just say a few months ago, they decided to stay away. It's almost a year. They decided to stay away from ECOWAS. ECOWAS is a group of African countries in this region who have decided to come together to be there for each other, work for the good of each other, so they can travel. They have Nigeria, they have Ghana, they have Niger, they have Burkina Faso, they have Mali. They can travel to each other's country without having to use a visa. So with their green ECOWAS passport, anybody can travel. And then they saw that the French people were taking undue advantage of their natural resources, and those other presidents were paying allegiance to the French people. And I made the video where I told you about how everything has been going on, how the French people collect money from the African countries, a lot of African countries, take it to their own bank, deposit it there, and when the other African countries need help, they will not give it to them as loan. Their own money, they will give them as loan. They will now be paying interest. Hey, wonder shall never end. So these three countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, decided to take power from those presidents forcefully, and they immediately took over the power. The French people stopped patronizing them. They stopped giving them aid, and their presidents say no problem, it's okay, keep your aid. So when Niger had that flood, they tried to give Niger support, and they did not come to the president to pass through him to give Niger support. They went through the back door. And Niger president Zimbabwe, this cannot be happening. You can't come to my country and give support to people without letting me know. Go with your support, we don't need it. So these three, beautiful, hardworking, smart country representatives, that is the Mali, the Burkina Faso, and the Niger presidents, decided that they were not going to take aid from those people. And they decided to come up with a passport so that they don't travel with the ECOWAS passport again, because even though ECOWAS are not officially let them go, they say they are still doing investigation. I think during this investigation, they are trying to see if those people will turn a new leaf, or they will just forget and forgive what has happened. They said no. Now, for them to travel to maybe Italy, let's just say for them to travel to Europe, they said no, they can't travel with the new passport, so they rejected the new passport. This thing is simple now. If I were them, you reject my passport, I reject your own passport. Case closed. No turanchi, as in it's not plenty talk. You reject my passport, I reject your passport. After all, it is me who is blessed with the natural resources. It is me who have the cocoa. It is me who have the gold. It is me who have the may, whatever it is. It is the African countries that have it. You do not have it. You need us to survive. And it's simple logic. There's no too much talk. Guys, let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Do you think the right thing to do was to reject them? And now, if they have rejected them, do you think that if this government, they decide to say, we don't want you here again, it is justifiable. I don't know the English word to use. If you say you don't want my passport, I don't want your own now. Do you get? So right now, if I'm to travel from Nigeria to Mali to Burkina Faso or to Niger, I need a visa, because they have decided they are no longer under ECOWAS. And it is within their right to do so. I don't think anybody has the right to change how they feel, because they want to protect their mineral resources. Let me know your thought. Thank you for